Morning.
Morning.
It is just past 7 o'clock. Saturday morning. I'm a little bit tired, but we just have to get up and come all the way to Sydney. But before that, so we've finally made it down here. It's been, how many stops have we made? 3? 2? Well, it felt like 6.
It felt like 28.
It did feel like 28, didn't it, Neve?
No,
It's only an hour's drive.
So Mum has been out in Australia now for almost 6 weeks. It's not the trip that she was planning, and it's been different and somewhat limiting for her, as she would normally head out to explore with my dad. They were planning a trip to the Hunter Valley, travelling up and down the coast for a few days while we were all out working and at school. And of course the obligatory trip into Sydney to see the Opera House and the bridge, because that's just what you do to remind yourself that you're in Australia.
We've only got 5 hours in Sydney this morning because we've got to get back for something this afternoon, so we've got to cram in as much as possible.
Mum goes home tomorrow, so we have a family day in the city to mark the end of her trip.
They're massive, aren't they?
We start the day at the Botanical Gardens. Big trees, open lawns, and for those who don't know
Sydney, we've got quite a famous bridge here, which is this one just there. It's not an angle you normally see it at, is it?
As well as the harbour bridge, Australia is also known for the koalas and the kangaroos. Perfect for a picture with the city backdrop.
We've got some really good video of you, Charlie. We're just in here. You must be maybe 2 years old. You're spinning around like a muppet, and then just like running off. And all the water's coming over. It was
damping in the water.
You kept going up and jumping in it. And now we've been here for like 5 minutes. Look how many birds there are. There's loads. Welcome down to like steal our food. Are you reflecting?
Yeah. And I'm thinking, we've got photos and the water is so blue. Now it just looks grey.
It's kind of become a thing. Each time my parents come over, they take Charlie and Neve onto the train that goes around the Botanical Gardens. This year is no different. And did you know that...
Genuinely look forward to this every 2 years.
What, did you get 20 minutes on your own?
Yeah. We get 25 minutes without them.
Not used to having our own time, we just sit on the bench and wait for them to return.
Because a Navy diver died there a couple of years ago. Did he die or was he just bitten?
No, he lost a hand, did he?
Shark.
Yeah.
It says it's infested with bull sharks. The harbour is. I didn't think there was sharks in the harbour.
Yeah.
We make it to the Opera House.
So we've just parked here for a little while I take some pictures of Mum and her grandchildren. Nothing seems to be happening though. Does it feel like you've been a bit of a tourist?
Yeah.
Walking around that tourist central. Oh,
There's
you're in
always someone in the picture.
Well, we've been walking for about 15 minutes. I think people are starting to get a bit tired now.
15 minutes?
What?
I think it's more than 15 minutes.
5
hours.
45. Well, to be fair, that's not far off. We've got another hour and it's about 5 hours. Are you happy down there, Charlie? Having a rest? Yeah. Oh. That's how bad it's been, even on the stairs, just having a rest. But not for long, because there's plenty more walking to do.
Nothing.
You're tired? What's wrong with you, Charlie?
My soles of my feet are
Your
really
feet are hurting? How about you?
My feet and my heart is hurting.
How about you?
Alright, so I want to get backpacker shoulder.
Backpacker shoulder.
After a rest at King Street Wharf, we then head up over Piedmont Bridge and on to buy an ice cream. But Neve has a question first.
You want to go on the big wheel? Yeah. Ooh, what did Mum say? If Mum's okay, ask Mum.
She said I didn't know.
Oh, ask Nana. Right, so we've walked for a good, well, I've mentioned already, we've walked loads this morning. We're finishing off with a go in the, what do you call it, Neve? Ferris wheel, big wheel.
And then we finally head back to the car, go home, and we're all
changed.
and head out for dinner to mark the end of my mum's trip.